Hey, everybody. We go through chapter 7 of Sirach. Here we go. Do no evil, so no harm shall come to you. Wow. Depart from the unrighteous, and evil shall turn away from you. Yeah, that's true. My son, do not sow upon the furrows of unrighteousness, and you shall not reap them sevenfold. Do not seek superiority from Yahweh, neither of the royal seat of esteem. Do not declare yourself right before Yahweh, and do not boast of your wisdom before the Saviorn, like any of us has any wisdom, or yeah. Do not seek to be judged, being unable to remove evil, lest at any time you be partial to the mighty, a stumbling block in the way of your uprightness. Do not cause the crowd of a city to stumble, and then you shall not be brought low among the people. Do not bind one sin upon another, for not one shall go unpunished. Wow. Something to think about. Do not say, El shall look upon the multitude of my offerings, and when I offer to the Most High El, he shall accept it. Oh, really? Do not be faint-hearted when you make your prayer, and do not neglect to give in kindness. To give in kindness. That's one of my favorite things. Giving things to people. Scripture, money, I don't care. I don't care what it is. Mock no man in the bitterness of his being, for there is one who humbles and exalts. Yeah, we all know who he is. Do not plan a lie against your brother, neither do likewise to your friend. Yeah, you shouldn't. Refuse to make any manner of lie, for the way of this is not good. Do not use many words among a multitude of elders, and do not make much babbling when you pray. Yeah, even Yahusha says that. Do not hate laborious work, neither work of the land, which the Most High has ordained. Do not number yourself among the crowd of sinners, but remember that wrath shall not delay. Yeah, they're going to get a surprise. Humble yourself greatly, for the punishment of the wicked is fire and worms. That's for sure. Do not exchange your friend for goods by any means, neither a trustworthy brother for the gold of Ophir. Ophir, Ophir. Yeah. Huh. Like what those people do all the time when they sacrifice family members. Do not forsake a wise and good woman, for her favor is above gold. When your servant works trustworthily, do not mistreat him, nor the hired man that gives himself completely for you. Let your being love a good servant, and do not withhold his freedom. Do you have cattle? Keep an eye on them, and if they are for your profit, keep them with you. Do you have children? Instruct them. Oh boy, that's a big one, isn't it? And bow their neck from their youth. Because if you don't, what's it say? Spare the rod, spoil the child. Do you have daughters? Look after their body, and do not be too generous toward them. Give your daughter in marriage, and you shall have performed a weighty manner. Give her to a man of understanding. But give her to a man of understanding. Sorry about that. Do you have a wife in mind? Do not forsake her, and do not give yourself over to an easy woman. Yeah. Esteem your father with your whole heart, and do not forget the sorrows of your mother. Remember that you were brought forth by them. And how would you repay them what they have done for you? For they gave you life. Yahweh, through them, gave you life. What is the fifth commandment? To esteem your father and mother, to take care of them when they're old, to respect them, to do what they ask you. Revere Yahweh with all your being, and revere his Kohanim, priests. Love he who made you with all your strength, and do not forsake his servants. Revere Yahweh and honor the Kohen, and give him his portion as it is commanded you, the first fruits, and the guilt offering, and the wave offering, and the Kodesh offering, and the first fruits of Kodeshah. Kodesh is set apart. Kodeshah, I would imagine, being set apart or sets apart. And stretch out your hand to the poor, that your barakah may be perfected. A gift has favor in the sight of every living man. And do not hold back for the dead. Do not fail to accompany those who weep and mourn with those who mourn. Do not be slow to visit the sick, for that shall cause you to be loved. Whatever you take in hand, remember the end, and you shall never do wrong. And one of my favorite things that Yahusha said in the book of the Nazarene, chapter 16, verse 16, which I read probably 2 or 3 times, and I'm going to read again. Never utter curses against Yahweh or the powers about him, nor speak immodestly to exalt yourself. Do not act fraudulently and never exaggerate. Always maintain an even temper and do not act hastily. Some of us are very good at that. I'm one. Sometimes I move or I up. Got to learn to chill out, sit back, let it go, see how it goes. Never use violence unnecessarily, nor do anything causing unnecessary sorrow. Yeah. Avoid anything to do with lewdness and obscenity. Commit no slander and speak no gossip. Boy, I have family members that are good about that. I try not to. Never make mischief so strife is brought into the lives of others. And in big bold letters, tell no lies. Be humble without being servile, and be clean in all ways. Whatever you do to earn your bread, do to the best of your ability. Fulfill all your daily obligations, and in the time left to you, serve a cause which is good. Add these to the teachings you have heard, and you will live a good life. One of my favorite things I always keep right where I can see it. Very good words from our King. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go, and we'll do chapter 8 when I get a minute. And I'll see you guys later, and I love you guys, and shalom, shalom to you, and take care.